big deal. Hey,
Who
my
does he
man,
work for?
this is Dale Yeager, everybody. Did you write a book or something? Oh, good for you.
Did anybody read it?
I just went on Kindle, Amazon.
All right.
Okay, good for you.
It's
Dale
on
Yeager's book, 3 Myths About Bullying, What Every Parent and Grandparent Should Know to Protect Their Children and Grandchildren, is available now at Amazon.com. And Dale even has a website. It's called seraph.net, seraph.net.
Yeah.
Seraph. What's seraph?
It's Hebrew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the root word for seraphim, the highest order of angels.
Oh, shit. All right, good
What
for
are
you.
we up to there?
Yeah, I don't know,
what
man.
kind of name is that?
It looks good on a T-shirt, Robin. Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Dale, tell me about your life here. Were you an FBI profiler?
No, I did not work
I
for
don't
the
know where I
FBI.
got the word FBI from. But you're what is a profiler?
Well, I'm a criminal behavior analyst,
Right.
and profiling is one thing that I do. The
Now,
only
who
people,
would you do this for?
well, I teach for the Justice Department. So I teach here in New York for the DEA,
Right.
for the feds, down in Puerto Rico, New Jersey, all over the United States, Wisconsin. I train law enforcement in advanced interrogation.
I see. Do you have a waterboard, anybody?
No, you don't have to do that. You want to make them your friend.
Ah, that's the key.
So you're
huh?
good
That's the
cop.
key. Oh,
Yeah.
well, no, there is no good cop, bad cop.
Like, in other words, if I committed a crime and you think I did it,
yeah, you'll
you
talk
would-
to me.
because you're a good guy and you're like, hey, you'll be my friend.
And I'll manipulate your unconscious mind.
Wow.
I'll get in there. I'll walk around.
Is it almost like a hypnotist in a way?
No.
No. You just know the questions to ask?
Well, I don't do pop psychology. Carl Rogers, Maslow, you're okay, I'm okay.
Right,
I'm
right,
a Freudian. So just like your psychiatrist,
Right.
It's really psychotherapy when you do analysis on someone.
Are you manipulating me right now?
Absolutely not.
No, thank you.
You're too good at it.
Please do.
Did you
Feel
like
free.
Law and Order Criminal Intent?
Oh, don't start. Please don't get me started. Those shows, please stop watching those shows.
What is wrong with those shows?
They're inaccurate. Nothing happens in 48 minutes.
Right. All right, but you understand it's a TV show.
I understand
They
that. I
can't
got that.
have it going
Yeah.
on forever.
And so
Silence of the Lambs was a very good film.
how do you learn your craft? How did you learn this?
I went to the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center
Right.
in Glencoe, so I trained there for several years. And then I had training in D.C. through the Justice Department.
And forgive me, but I don't understand what it is you do. In other words, let's say I hire you. What do I
Okay.
need you to do?
Well, a team of detectives are going to interrogate someone. I write the interrogation questions.
All right, so in other words, John Benet Ramsey was just killed, let's say.
Yeah,
Okay, well, let's
yeah.
go back
You're
in
going
time.
to go back there, huh?
Well, I know, I'm
Well,
trying
it's
to
a
pick
case
I'm
everybody
trying to pick a
understands.
famous
I
case.
worked on the original case.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Were you called
in
in
the 90s?
Were you called in to try to question the parents?
I wrote an analysis of the ransom note for religious themes for the DA, and then they asked me about a year later to write a psych profile on Patsy.
With the mom.
Which she did not like. I ended up in her book that her and her husband wrote.
Did you interview her?
No, you can't talk to people when you profile them.
Because they lawyer up, though, sometimes, and you can't talk to them.
With Patsy, my job was to write questions that would make her angry, because people will blurt things out when they're angry.
Right.
Because when you saw her on TV, she was heavily medicated.
Right. So who used your questions when they
The detectives team.
And what was one of the questions you wrote to make her angry?
I talked about Jesus and guilt and sin, because she was a very religious person.
So you figured that might get to her.
Well, it did. She threw a chair, so.
I see. Was it
Well, what does that tell you?
What was the question? Do you know specifically which one she threw a chair
I
at?
forget which one they were at. I think it was the third question in.
Right.
And she got very angry, stood up, and
It was about Jesus.
about Jesus and forgiveness, and do you believe that when you commit a sin that God will forgive you? And she was like, where are you going with this? Because she was being interviewed. She couldn't be interrogated because she wasn't arrested.
So the mom and dad were cleared of all wrongdoing.
No, they weren't.
They were not?
No, they
You
weren't.
still think they had something to do with it?
Here's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to be very candid today, but it's an open murder investigation, so please understand, Howard, there's some things I can't talk about. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, the evidence is very clear that Patsy killed her daughter.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion,
But the law
having
has
worked
never,
on...
ever, let's be fair to her memory. Isn't she dead now?
Yeah, she's
dead. Yeah.
Yeah, but you came to that conclusion based on what? The evidence you looked
the
at?
evidence, yeah. I worked on the case. Everybody else is giving opinions about this case. They never saw the case file.
What was the thing that made you believe that she had done it.
I can't talk about the evidence.
I see.
Sorry.
But that's your belief. Did you write about that in your book?
No.
No.
I've turned down a book offer about that. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. It was the only case I ever worked on that was never adjudicated, never went to trial.
Didn't they find some guy who confessed to it?
No.
We
had already interviewed him back in the 90s. The DA that brought that up and went to find him, she took all of our research and put it in a storage locker and said that we were all biased.
There was no guy from Thailand?
No. Yeah. There was a guy.
He was cleared back in the 90s.
He was
had
cleared,
taken the time to read the information.
I see. So it's still considered an open
It is
case
an open
that was
murder
never solved.
investigation in Colorado, yeah.
Wow. And since then, the woman has died. Was that frustrating to you because of your beliefs? Yeah.
Because this little girl deserved justice. And my son was the same age as John Bonet at the time of the murder.
Right. So you took it to heart.
So as a parent, it really bothered me.
So you really know your stuff.
Can you tell us what you think the reason for, was it like an anger thing?
Jealousy?
An accidental?
No, it wasn't jealousy. It was she felt that she was losing her daughter, control of her daughter. And that's all I can say. It had nothing to do with jealousy.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion, yes.
Right.
And the opinion of the original team that worked on it. Steve Thomas wrote a book, if you want to read a great book about that case.
And you felt that was an accurate book?
Absolutely. He was the chief detective. I mean, I worked for him.
So you really know your stuff. You've been a criminal behavior analyst since 1988. You work in criminal psychology, forensic psychology, sex crimes, crime scene forensics, and domestic terrorism analysis.
Yes.
So, I mean, you know your stuff.
Yes.
Are you a top expert?
For the Justice Department, I'm a subject matter expert, yes, for the Hyde and the McLaughlin programs.
It's impressive. You've also been on the Oprah show. Why were you on that show?
Talking about date rape.
I see.
She didn't like what I had to say.
What did you say?
I said that people make excuses for people, and that most people don't need a hug. They need a good swift kick in the behind and told to get their act together.
Referring to what?
Coddling. People being coddled, and we got away from the date rape thing and started talking about pop psychology.
Oh, you're talking about raising people?
Yeah, how parents raise children, they're codependent with them, like Wolfie's interviews. They always drive me crazy.
They do?
Yeah, like they drive you crazy.
Does our show drive you crazy?
I've been listening since '85.
All right, so
I grew up with you people.
So this is what Wolfie actually...
Oh, well, then I just dispute everything you just said.
Wolfie, any guy who listens to us can't know what he's talking about. In fact, because you're so highly credentialed, I became interested in you because Wolfie suggested you come on the show because you have profiled some of the people on our show. Is that correct?
Yeah, about a year ago. Just keep up my chops. I only work as a consultant on about 6 or 7 criminal cases a year.
Right.
So to keep my... you got to use it or you lose it. So I did it just for fun about a year ago.
Would it be a fun game right now if you were to describe a analysis of a person and we try to guess who that person is?
Yes.
Would that work?
Some people are going to be very unhappy. I have 6 profiles in my pocket.
Robin, would you like to play with us?
I would love that.
I would love it too. I like this game. All right, here he is, Dale Yeager. His book, 3 Myths About Bullying, What Every Parent and Grandparent Should Know. You can check out Dale's website at seraph.net, seraph.net. He is a expert profiler. He has trained the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center from 2005 to 2008. He has multiple Justice Department clearances. He is one of the only 60 forensic profilers in North America. And, more impressively, he's been on Oprah, which is everyone. So, I assume these profiles are highly accurate.
Oh, they're very accurate. People aren't going to like them, but they're accurate.
All right. Describe person number 1, and we'll see if we can guess. Fred, are you in playing on this one? Yeah.
A conflicted person unable to transition from a previously successful career to a modestly successful position now. A chameleon-like personality who adjusts behavior depending on the people they are currently spending time with. Continued attempts at resurrecting the perceived success of the previous career, insecure about physical image, vacillates between fashion that covers up and fashion that enhances gender.
That is Sal Governale.
Well, he didn't have a successful career before.
Well, I think that this guy's confused.
Let me think. Is that Sal, you think?
Well, that's my opinion.
I mean, that's a terrible profile, right, Fred? Who had a lot of success?
I have a guess, but is it? I'll just ask one quick. Can I ask one question?
Don't peek, Fred.
No, I'm not peeking. I can't even see. I can't even see.
Okay.
Is this someone who used to work with the show?
No, they're currently here.
Currently here.
They're outside.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's Sal.
Is Robin right?
Incorrect.
Oh,
Incorrect.
you're kidding.
All right, Robin, your guess is no good.
All right.
I actually didn't profile Sal.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting.
Well, that's
Who
one
wants
we
to do
need.
that? That's frightening.
Wait. Currently here.
Currently here.
Transitioning from a successful career to a less
You had a successful career, Robin.
And this is
you were
What are you talking about?
you were in the military. You were an Air Force captain.
I've had 50 careers.
I'm going to
true.
take a really shitty guess. If it's someone who's currently on staff,
Yeah.
is it John Lieberman?
No.
No.
Jesus.
Who the hell could profile him? Who the hell had a successful career? Everyone here
When
is
you
such
find
a
out,
loser.
when you find out, it'll make sense.
Really?
I never had a successful
who
career
else
except for
could
this.
it
The
be?
key is the last. The key is the
Can
last.
I hear the last sentence again?
Insecure about physical image, vacillates between fashion that covers up and fashion that enhances gender.
Enhances gender.
I don't have a clue. Who is it?
Lisa G.
Lisa G.
Whoa.
You know, Jim McClure, who's sitting here
That's
with
interesting.
me, figured it out.
He said Lisa G.
Yeah.
I'll read that again about her.
A conflicted person unable to transition from a previously successful career to a modestly successful position now. A chameleon-like personality who adjusts behavior depending on the people they are currently spending time with. Continued attempts at resurrecting the perceived success of the previous career.
Right. She's always trying to tell you how.
Well, the sweet and greet.
Right. Wow. You think she's a 30D? I guess you're not an
That's not
expert.
for me to talk about.
All right. Who's the second person?
All right, ready?
I wonder, Lisa, are you happy with that or unhappy with it? I guess we should
Is
hear
Lisa
from Lisa.
there?
She'll yell at me probably.
Interesting. You profiled Lisa. Lisa, how do you feel about that? You're having a hard. By the
I
way,
knew it was me right away.
you did.
Did you?
Are you
Sat
having a
in
hard
there
time?
when it's me.
Is he accurate? But let's be honest. Is he accurate that you had a hard time transitioning from being a morning show host
No.
to now being on the Howard 100 News team?
No. I did have a hard transition when I went from Hot 97 to my next job.
Do you vacillate between sexy clothing and clothing that covers up your gender?
No, I think I pretty much dress the same every day. I don't think it's
I
one
think
way
you
or the
cover up
other.
your gender every day. It's
In more formal informal type situations, like on red carpet, she wears
dresses-
things that
She
enhance
dolls herself
gender.
Well, I'm not
Right.
in studio, so yeah, that
right.
makes sense.
All right, interesting. Anything else to say about Lisa while she's here?
No, we had a
she-
good conversation
Is
about
she well
profiling.
adjusted?
Who, Lisa?
Yeah.
Is any of us? I don't think so.
Sorry, Lisa.
You know what
you're
I
not-
asked him?
not-
I said, who here would go postal? That's
And
what
I said
want
they're
to
all
know.
fired, so you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Do you think there's anybody here who is dangerous?
No,
No. Okay.
they're all gone.
Okay.
They're
There
all
were some
gone.
people
Casey's
who
gone.
were.
Casey's gone.
I called Gary about Casey years and years ago, before he was ever in trouble, and I said, this guy's a violent person. And whoever answered the phone, I don't think it was Gary, said, all right, yeah, we'll let Howard know. I go, trust me, I do this for a living. You got to get this guy out of the store. I'm telling you, he's gonna kill somebody.
Well, he never killed anyone. You were wrong.
Not yet.
He's a good man.
Well, it's all relative, isn't it?
All right, Lisa, you were the
Okay.
first one up. Lisa not upset with her profile. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Profile
All right.
number 2.
Next one. A person raised in a traditional ethnic setting, including a traditional marriage profile, meaning they went from adolescence and got married in a traditional way. Because of a change in profession, this person slowly assumes a non-traditional lifestyle, which includes sexual paraphilias such as swinging.
No, I'm thinking.
Now, do you want me to explain what a paraphilia is?
Yeah.
Okay, a fetish is when you sexualize an object, like a shoe fetish.
Right.
Okay.
Sexual paraphilia is any kind of sexual behavior outside the norm of oral sex and intercourse. So bestiality, it's an action
Right.
or an activity.
Didn't
Swinging.
Didn't Scott once say he was a swinger or something?
Yeah.
But come on, it can't be him.
No.
I mean, he's pretty. He doesn't sort of. He didn't do that out of fame.
The key clue is the second statement.
Which is, say that again.
Because of a change in profession, this person slowly assumes a non-traditional lifestyle, which includes sexual paraphilias such
Benji.
as swinging.
It's Benji.
No.
All right, I'm wrong. Robin, you want to take a guess?
I'm still processing the information. A change in professions.
Yeah. You get a point there. That wouldn't be Benji. Who is it, Fred?
Again, I've been wrong 2 times already, so why not go for a third? I'll say Sal.
No.
I'm going to say it's Ronnie.
He said he
Ronnie.
didn't profile
Ronnie,
that.
Whoa.
right?
Ronnie.
It's Ronnie,
Ronnie.
right? Of course.
Think about it.
You're right.
He did.
Because, like, he went berserk.
He tried to become you.
Oh, I think he thinks he is me. Because he watches me all the time.
Yeah.
And then sometimes sort of unconsciously he starts doing things like
I'm waiting
me.
for him to come in and yell at me.
Ronnie disturbs you, huh?
No, he doesn't disturb me.
But
It's
what?
just that's his behavior.
Say it again what his behavior is.
He went from a traditional lifestyle,
Right, he
traditional
was a
marriage
limo
profile,
driver. He had no
got
fame.
divorced.
Right.
Is now
Simple
dating
family man.
very significantly younger people.
Right.
He's hanging around in strip clubs.
Right.
And obviously a swinger, in my opinion.
Right.
I think he profiles as that.
Right.
So he went from a traditional lifestyle to a very untraditional lifestyle, which includes sexual paraphilia.
Right.
Wow.
Well, that's good. That's a
Not
good
a bad guy. It's just who he is.
Yeah, okay. That's who he is.
So
Anything? Is he? You're in law enforcement. Is he qualified to be my bodyguard?
don't even start with that because
Why?
I will go off.
What do you
My
mean?
head will pop off my shoulders.
Whoa. What,
Seriously. You know, I sit there listening every day.
Go ahead.
Since 85. That's a long time, right?
Right.
You know, I take it very seriously when someone says, I'm going to protect someone's life. Now, you and I are dads. I have 2 children, daughter and son. You have 3 daughters. You're married. You have a wife.
Right.
When you're going to take responsibility for someone's security, you need to have proper training.
Right.
Whoever trained him ought to be shot.
I don't know that he
think
ever
anybody
had.
trained him.
Well, he says he had training, and I've watched his behavior. For example, Elliot Offen was freaking out one day years ago, and Ronnie's standing there with his hands down at his hips.
Right.
First rule in executive protection is you keep your hands at your heart. For 2 reasons. One is there's where your arms are strongest, and secondly, you prevent yourself from getting sucker punched.
Right.
So right there tells me he wasn't properly trained.
Are you a trained fighter?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a Matu Guru in Filipino Kali and a Sifu in Wing Chun Kung Fu.
No shit.
Well, that's how I met Wolfie. I had no idea who he was.
You're a Sifu?
Wolfie is
I
into
didn't know
kung
that.
fu.
Oh, I'm not a Sifu.
You have a
I
brown
eat
belt.
seafood.
You have a brown belt. yes.
Well, I was on my way to a brown.
I know a 5-year-old girl who's on the way to her black. Howard.
Listen,
What the fuck
All
is
right,
wrong
take
with
it
you?
easy.
Don't even get me started on that either. That's just
Ronnie,
ridiculous.
come in here and defend yourself.
Oh, here we go. Here
Dale
we go.
says you are not qualified.
I've got a question I can ask him to prove my point. By
Okay,
the way,
good.
Because
All
he
right.
won't get the answer.
Where
What
is
are you
Ronnie?
going to do
Bring
about
him in
this,
here.
Howard?
Nothing.
What are you talking about? I eat seafood.
Howard won't do
Ronnie
anything
tells
about
me
it.
he's qualified.
Well, okay.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's
What,
so
did he
funny because
quit?
he's standing there. They got the camera on him, right?
Yeah.
So I said, "Is he going in? Is he going in?" Yeah, he's going in. So he starts to walk here, and then he just makes a left, and I'm like, Ronnie, and he just didn't answer me.
Well,
So
why won't he
that's
defend
fine.
himself?
I think somebody just got here. I think maybe so. Let me go check. I'll get him.
All
in
right,
here.
go
Oh,
ahead.
you think he's busy?
You think he's busy?
But it's weird because I know he heard me.
Well, he's an angry guy.
My issue with him is this training issue.
Right.
Take it seriously. You're protecting people. I ran an executive protection team for Capitol and A&M Records back in the 80s and early 90s. We dealt with death threats. So if a recording artist had death threats, we went and took care of that, worked with local law enforcement. I've done that. It's not like theory to me.
Dale's challenging that you don't have enough training. What do you think of that?
Whatever you say, dude. You know, it's okay.
Well, what are you getting all bent out of shape?
I'm not getting bent out of shape.
Why don't you talk to him about
The guy
it?
has his opinion, and I'm fine with it. I got nothing else to say.
You said you had a question for Ronnie.
He won't answer it.
Oh, he'll answer it. Sure he will.
Any executive protection profession would know this, Ronnie.
Yeah.
What does every executive protection or bodyguard carry with them at all times related to gender?
Related to gender?
Yep.
Ronnie don't even know what gender
A
means.
tampon.
Yeah, tampon.
Mouthwash?
Tampon. Actually, a tampon.
Ron, do we know the answer to this?
It's a tampon.
It is?
Yeah, you plug up gunshot wounds and knife wounds with it.
No shit.
It'll stop
Are you
people.
carrying a
Good,
tampon
well done,
Do you
right
have a
now,
tampon
Ron?
with you?
Yeah, I have a tampon. I carry one all the time.
But wait a second. That is a good point.
It'll
In other words,
stop bleeding, yeah.
If somebody gets hit,
Yeah, you plug it up. It's sterile.
do you
Ronnie's
think
gonna
of
be
that?
standing there
I
with
think
his
it's great.
finger.
Should always carry those with you.
I carry a
I'll
sanitary
sign
have you
belt.
ever taken any kind of course in protection or?
I got to guess that.
No, seriously, have you? That means no.
There he goes.
That means no. It means he has no training.
He's not a bad guy. He's not
What?
a bad guy. I don't
Where's
think he's a
your
bad
tampon?
guy.
I'm not saying I'm a bad
I just wish you got
If he's
better
unhappy, let him
training.
get somebody else. It's fine with me.
Well,
Where's your
I didn't
tampon?
say I was unhappy.
He's
I was
not
like,
unhappy.
why
Why
didn't
are
you
you
answer the
fucking
question?
grilling me like this?
Because I'm
Why are you putting me
curious.
up against the wall?
I'm curious.
I fucking protected your life. You remember that?
That's
okay?
right. But why are you being uptight now?
What are you busting my balls for?
Who's busting your butt? Wow,
It's like
what a
pulling
baby.
a pin on a hand grenade.
So what do you make of that, what you just saw?
He's upset.
Why?
He doesn't want to be held accountable. He does not like to be held accountable for anything.
Why is he so ashamed to answer your question?
Not ashamed. He just doesn't feel it's beneath him, I think. That's how he
But
profiles.
what would you? But what? You're a profiler. I'm asking you your expert opinion on what you just saw. Is he too hot-headed to be a security guy?
Well, you remember the movie Roadhouse?
Yeah.
And Patrick Swayze's character says, you don't have the temperament for the trade?
Right.
That's my answer. You can't be a hothead and do this kind of security work. You have to be very calm, very
Right.
relaxed. You got to be able to calm people down, not aggravate them.
Right.
But I don't know, with him it's hard to tell what's shtick and what's real.
Oh,
when
that
I
was.
met him,
I don't think there is.
no,
shtick.
I don't think that was shtick, but it's hard to tell.
So you got to be calm and you got to carry tampons.
And he doesn't
Yeah.
he doesn't do either one of those.
Think about it. Think about it. What
He's bad at both
How are
of
you
them.
going to stop the bleeding? It's
Right.
an age-old technique that's used
It's
by
true.
everyone. Yeah.
And so, wow.
Yep. Ready for the next one?
Do you have a tampon on you now, or are you not working right now?
No, I'm
That's
not
right.
working. I'm
All right, go
relaxed.
ahead. All right, give me another one. Boy, that was a good one.
All right. Because of a neurotic parent, this person developed sexual paraphilias. But after this period of time in their younger years, this person sought out a flexible mate who allowed some of their deviated sexual behavior, eventually created a traditional and stable lifestyle to counter the emotional chaos of their childhood.
I always wait to see me in this, but that's definitely not me.
Yeah, you didn't have
That
a
could
neurotic
be-
parent.
Well, I had neurotic. I had a neurotic parent. I probably two, but I'm saying I didn't.
That could be Gary.
That would be my guess.
She's right. It's Gary.
It is.
Gary, yeah.
But Gary didn't. You said the sexual thing. He seeked out a.
He sought out a
thought.
partner who would be flexible with his deviated sexual behavior. Yeah.
I don't see Mary.
He didn't
I
stop.
don't think that Mary's that flexible.
He
I'm not
didn't
sure I
stop,
understand that.
in my opinion, he didn't stop what he was doing when he was dating. We know all those stories.
Right.
When he got married. This is not reality.
Oh.
But like, what do you consider deviant sex?
Anything other than, it's not deviant, it's deviated.
What is it? So what
So
does that
anything
mean?
outside of oral sex or intercourse is considered a paraphilia. Now, some are good and some are bad. Bestiality's bad.
I've
Anal
never done-
sex can be
So
good
he
or
saw.
bad.
So is a hand job considered?
No, that's considered part of foreplay.
So what would be some of the things that would be
Anal sex,
Keep going.
urine, peeing, spanking.
something.
I think listen, I think he's a little off. I
You do?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but maybe you were. I think you thought Mary
Doesn't
was
mean
wild
anything
sex.
bad.
no, I don't
about
even.
your wife.
I don't think I even did talk about doing that stuff when I was like. That's not stuff I talked about doing on the air. Now maybe you think that because of my personality, you see that, or is it something you heard me
it's just that whatever.
And the only two things I ever talked about on the air that were weird like that, I guess, were anal sex and the girl who threw up.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that was.
and what
those were
about,
by the way,
what
I-
about the pornography that you watch?
Well, that is more of a joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, that was like that was.
So
Everybody seems to be
you've
taking-
watched no deviated sexual behavior pornography in the last 10 years in your personal life.
Of course
He
I do.
loves it.
I think everybody watches deviated.
He's very close to animal.
Doesn't make him a bad person. I'm
No,
just saying
no.
that
I mean, he's like
No,
an
he-
animal.
I mean,
he had when you have a neurotic parent, it's going to affect your sexuality.
I see.
I will be upfront with him in the sense that.
By the way, I admire you for not getting defensive. Ronnie got so defensive.
No, I'm up for talking about it.
I mean, wow,
When he was talking about it, I go, I think that sounds like me, but I don't know about the deviated sexual thing. But like, I
Let's
would
go to one more. Let's go to another one.
right.
Stay in here for Gary. See if you can identify the person. Go ahead.
All right. So, grew up with a neurotic parent. This instability led to sexual insecurities and substance abuse. Societal conflicts fed these insecurities and negative behaviors. This person followed a traditional path through adolescence to adulthood. Issues of social and sexual insecurities created problems of intimacy with family members. Currently has fear and intimacy issues which prevent the elimination of insecurities and emotional stability.
It's me.
That's
you-
Howard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's accurate.
May I say something to you?
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And I-
hey, don't say anything to me. Hey, you can't
I
say
wanna
anything.
say this-
Why should? Maybe I'll get better.
I want to say this as a, I guess the best word to use is friend and as a professional.
Good. Go ahead.
You're looking at one of the biggest fans of psychotherapy.
Go ahead.
I did it for 5 years every week. It saved my life, along with the Dr. Sarno book. Thank you, by the way, for that.
You're welcome.
I've
Go
given
ahead.
60 of them out.
Let me hear your advice.
You are holding back in your therapy. And many years ago, you told your psychiatrist you wanted to stop, and he said no. And he was absolutely right, because you're holding back, and I can prove it to you.
Go ahead.
You're a married man using condoms.
Right.
What are you, a sailor?
No.
I mean, anybody that I know that's married that uses condoms has intimacy issues. You are keeping, and just bear with me. I'm trying to help
Go
you.
ahead.
Here.
I'm not Ronnie. I'm not getting uptight.
You got to give that up, because ultimately you're keeping 1 foot back in your OCD.
But he doesn't want to get his wife pregnant.
Listen. I'm going to tell you something. There are many ways to stop pregnancy that don't involve the pill.
Yeah, but there's only one that a man can control.
No, listen, let me ask you.
And I don't want my wife to have to take the pill, and I don't want to have to put an intrauterine device, which
you don't have to do that
dangerous.
either. There's many other ways. Humor me.
What are the other
Do
ways?
me a favor.
Pulling out?
Do me a favor.
Go ahead.
Raise your right hand.
Go ahead.
Put it down.
Go ahead.
So you have cognitive function. You can control your body.
Yes.
If you really worked at it, you could control that.
But
So
she might be pregnant 5 times before he figures it out.
Yeah, right. What if I fucked it up? I mean, Robin's right.
Robin,
I mean,
what is he, Amish?
I don't want. Listen,
I
if
think
my
that-
wife is a Catholic who says to me, if she was pregnant,
Yeah.
she would never get an abortion for herself. She believes in the right for other people to have them.
Yeah.
But for herself, she doesn't believe in it.
Well, you're going to have a child. I'm going to tell you right now. Welcome to the reality.
My wife's 40 years old.
You're going to have a child.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you, there are 2 types of females that don't have children. One is they have serious sexual trauma in their childhood.
Go ahead.
She doesn't profile
No,
that way.
that's right.
Or they have serious family dysfunction in their childhood, which she doesn't profile that way.
That's right.
So at some point, she's going to want to do that. Why do you think all this stuff with the dogs? It's an ad hoc child.
The dog is. Well, we know that.
Yeah.
Our dog was our
I think
child.
eventually it's going to happen. But let's get back to the issue of OCD.
Right.
You
Go
can't
ahead.
keep 1 foot in, 1 foot back. I think it's partially the pregnancy issue, but I've thought about this for a long time, Howard. I think a lot of it has to do with you still clinging to pieces in the past. And I would beg
What do you
of
mean pieces in the past?
Pieces of the OCD life that you lived.
I still have a lot of OCD issues.
Well,
I struggle with it every day.
Your wife loves you dearly.
Yes, she
And
does.
That's obvious.
And I love her.
But she tolerates this. And at
Right.
some point, you have to say, you know what? I got to be completely healed before I die.
Right.
And I'm just out of.
So if I stop using condoms, would I be healed in your
Cured?
opinion?
I think it would help a lot.
You do.
I really do.
Interesting.
Do
Well,
you really grab a condom every time? Huh?
not every. Listen, actually, no.
See, I didn't think you could.
I think it's off and on.
That's right.
But don't toy with that.
But for the most part, I am very consistent.
But in psychotherapy, you can't hold back. It's an excellent if you have
But
the
I'm
money
not
and
holding
time.
back.
But
how do you know I'm holding
back? That shows holding back if you use it. Do you still use them?
Yes, of course I do. That's our birth control.
Not for married people.
Gary.
I used condoms when I was married because my wife was on the pill and
You're
she didn't
still
want
married.
to. I mean, exactly. but it's a
Freudian slip. Freudian slip.
it was like a health thing. My wife got to a certain age where she didn't want to take the pill anymore.
Right.
So does that make?
So you use condoms, right?
Right.
And
you use them.
And I would. You don't use them now.
Sometimes.
But
What do you mean sometimes?
yeah, see.
Sometimes I don't.
And both
So-
of you have
but
something in
my
common.
dad used condoms.
Both of you have something in common.
Yeah, the first line for
the
both of us
neurotic
was
parent
Right, yeah.
that creates sexual issues and sexual intimacy issues and germ issues and all that OCD stuff.
How does it?
What would Dr. Sarno say to you about that condom use if he was sitting right here?
He'd say you're smart. your wife and you don't want to have a kid, so
Robin,
why
what
would
do
you
you
use a
think?
condom? But we don't want to.
Most married couples don't use any
That's not true.
contraception.
I don't believe
That is-
that's true.
Oh, I'm telling you right now.
So most Catholic people who don't want to have not Catholic people who don't want to have kids who are married.
I don't buy
won't use a
this.
condom. You don't think?
No. I didn't say that. I said most. If you look at the studies from the federal government, the dirty little secret is that about 70% of couples, after they've been married 20 years, do not use anything at all. They just
Wow.
pull out or finish when they're outside.
Huh? Maybe you're right. I don't know. But I'll be open to that.
And you understand, I'm saying this out of kindness of my heart. 'cause
I'm not taking offense.
I think you've made great strides.
Right.
And I just
I'm not
think
taking
you're-
offense at it, but I know my dad used condoms.
But ask yourself
Well, your
the question:
dad,
are you keeping your foot in the back, still back in that world?
My dad looked at me and said, "I don't want another one of these."
But see, I'm in the same boat as you. Whereas Mary said, if I were to get pregnant, I would not have an abortion.
Right,
So
and
to
you don't
me,
want another kid.
Yeah. So to me, that says, well, I don't want to have another kid.
So you
But
put a
why did you
condom on.
grab them sometimes and sometimes not?
Because I'm like a monkey and I can't.
Yeah, but the two
control
of you.
myself.
But think about this.
He is, he's ape-like.
But think about this. Between the two of you, how many children do you have?
5.
So
Between the two of us, yeah.
So you've produced good-looking, smart children that are very stable people.
Right.
So there's no reason why another one, whether you want one or not.
Well,
I understand that. I'm
but you have
52.
to- but you have to
I
raise
two.
a kid. You
I
can't-
understand
that
that.
doesn't
I got
happen
it.
by accident.
At 52, I think it would kill me to try to raise a child.
Exactly.
It's a very what we're talking about is a very selfish act. It's not about what I would produce.
understand.
It's about
I
me.
understand.
I'm 58
but
years
the
old.
The issue of condoms does indicate, and I'm not alone in this, that
Go ahead.
there are intimacy issues and
Wow.
contact issues. And you really have to ask yourself, does my wife tolerate it, or and because she loves me, or am I clinging still to something in the past? One
All
foot
right,
ahead,
I'll
one foot
consider
back
that.
is
I'm not going to
good.
be like Ronnie and fight you, man. Did you see Ronnie run out of here?
Yeah. Let me ask you something, Howard.
right.
Does Beth ever object to condom use?
Sometimes she will, but for the most part, she's like, she agrees with me that she doesn't want to take the pill.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, there are other
But she
ways,
does object.
as he said.
Occasionally, but not often. But sometimes she
still,
does. Sometimes
one objection is telling you what's going on in the unconscious mind of your
All
wife.
right, okay. All right, well, maybe
And
you're right.
And you know what? The thing with you, the two of you, is it's very obvious, okay,
Go ahead.
professionally, that she loves you.
Yes.
This is real.
Oh, I believe so.
And you're very blessed to
and
have that.
And I love her.
Yeah, I know you do.
And by the way, I'm a terrific husband. Sort of.
You are.
I am, right?
That's
You see
another.
me
Oh,
as
Gary
best.
thinks you're a terrific
But Gary, that's another issue with Howard. One of my fears is that when you stop the
Go ahead.
radio show,
Yeah, please
you
make
are
it happen soon.
Listen, well, I know why you signed up, and,
Right.
and it had nothing to do with the radio show. It had to do with these people that you feel responsible for.
Thank you.
But the issue is, I'm worried you're pseudo agoraphobic at this point. You just don't. You live in a bubble,
Right.
And
I don't like going out.
I see you doing a Howard Hughes at some point.
It will happen, yeah.
See, can I say
no,
something?
it
Well, she
doesn't-
will
it doesn't have
definitely
to happen,
object to the
Howard.
nails.
Can I say something about that? I thought Howard lived in a bigger bubble 15 years ago than the one he lives in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've made
Howard's
some
more
progress.
willing to go out and talk
It's-
to people
it's
than he
still
was
a
15.
bubble.
Oh, no doubt. But
It
the
is.
bubble's
He's
gotten
right.
bigger.
The profile
When
is
have you
right.
been? When have you been outside the country in the last 10 years?
Oh,
Never
please.
forget it.
That ain't happening.
Bad
I'm talking about Canada or
But
the
we're
Caribbean.
talking. My wife and I are talking about taking a trip to Italy.
Well, they always talk about it. They've been
But
talking about
that
it for
would be
3
good
years.
therapy.
I
for
thank
you.
God that the reason we didn't go this year is because our dog was old.
Yeah, but what about last year and the year before that?
But now I have no more excuses.
What, Rob, Howard, go to Italy and leave the condoms at home. This would be good therapy for you.
Yeah, and have a baby?
No, he didn't
Sorry.
say have a baby.
Well, I mean, I
you
don't.
have
You know what? My
control.
wife is hot.
You have control.
You have control. You ever hear of dribble?
You have control.
You know, guys who pull out.
There's no sperm in the first part of that.
No,
so.
wait a second. When you're fucking, sometimes you have
he
pre-cum.
wants you to have a baby.
Get clipped.
Get clipped. Are you crazy? I'm not letting anybody touch my balls if they can find them.
Howard, was your last trip out of the country was not to the Cannes Film Festival, was it?
Well, no, I
be.
went on vacation somewhere, but Mexico. But I'll never go
But
there.
he's like outside of the
don't go there.
continental.
No, I'm not going to Mexico.
We just rescued people from Mexico. Don't go to Mexico.
I've gone to a few resorts, but you know, it's hard, it's almost like being in America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the
Yeah.
safest thing you can do.
Was that your only trip ever to Europe?
No, I've been to England with Robin, and you know.
Yeah, with the
That was a
show.
long
We went
time
there
ago.
a couple of
Right.
times.
Yeah, 100
All right,
years
you
ago.
want the next
Ken,
one?
Ken, go ahead. You're on the air.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Go ahead, Ken.
No, I like this guy a lot. I don't necessarily agree with the using condoms because, you know, you don't want kids, you don't want kids.
Right.
But this business with Ronnie, and he really makes the point. I've called Ronnie out twice on the very issues that your good guest here has called him out on. And he'll shout me down, and he'll go ape shit on a caller. But he cowers in the face of somebody who might know what he's talking about, or Ronnie possibly has a glimmer of belief he knows what
I
he's
saw
talking
Ronnie
about.
get very intimidated by this gentleman.
Yes.
I saw
But
Ronnie run out of the room. You chased him right out of the room.
But a caller, he won't even let you get a word in.
That's his thing. He yells over you.
Yeah, and that just shows he's insecure. But he's not trained. He is a hothead. How many times have you talked about incidents on the road?
Listen. Listen. I don't know why he was so afraid of Dale. I would answer Dale's questions. I'll answer Dale's questions all day. I ain't afraid.
I mean, I just want him to, as a professional, because he does care about you. He loves you. But go get the training.
Right.
I mean, I was just in Brooklyn last year with my VP, Keith
Instead of
Nasa,
going to strip clubs.
training air marshals in tactics.
Right.
And those guys were 26 years old. I'm 52. We were throwing them around the room, and they were like, we really need to know how to handle people. I mean, I do this for a living. I've done it for real. And I'm just asking him to
Dale,
get his training.
I think you were absolutely on target. Say, hey, man, go in for some training courses.
Yeah.
Why was the guy so frightened of that?
I don't know.
Howard, I don't even think he loves you that much as you're saying. I think he loves the life.
He loves the life.
No, he loves Howard. He's very loyal to him.
All right, let's go to Megan. Megan, go ahead.
Hi, Howard. I have a question. So I also, like the previous caller, get the condom issue. But do you make out with Beth every time you have sex? Because to me, that's a big sign of intimacy.
I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about my specific
Nobody
sex
asked you
with my
specific.
wife.
They're very loving. They're very loving.
Do we have foreplay?
Yeah.
Listen, we have our thing and it works.
But you don't want to tell us that you have foreplay?
Of course, we have foreplay.
But I do find it interesting, Howard, that you will talk about sex. You'll talk about sex with Beth, but you won't talk about making out with her.
Right, which is
no. Of course, I make out with my wife. What are you kidding me?
Well, then answer the question. What are you making a big deal about it for?
So if we don't make out and we don't have foreplay, let's say we just fuck. What are you saying? There's an intimacy problem?
No, absolutely not. They're missing the point.
What is the point?
There's three types of sex. There's everyday sex, there's quickies, and there's the romantic stuff that goes on for 2-3 hours.
Right.
So that all is relative to.
So if it's all there in some sort of combination, okay.
I don't think you have that issue.
Are you worried? My goodness.
I'm not worried about anything. I'm having a good time.
Howard's having group therapy.
I'm enjoying my life with my wife.
I hear Fred laughing at all this.
What is
me. I'm not laughing about that.
Sam, go ahead. You're on the air. Thank you, Megan, by the way. Sam, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, hi. If your wife is ovulating and you have sperm, you didn't have a baby.
That's right.
I don't care if you had a childhood trauma or your family doesn't like you. This guy is crazy. Don't listen to him.
Well, that's what I mean, condom. I mean, I don't know. I was raised that you use a condom, but what do I know?
Yeah, but your dad could have had the same intimacy issues.
All right.
I got 2 more.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
All right, because I got
Will told me 6.
I didn't realize Jeff was here.
It's up to you. You tell me.
What do you got? You got one more good one? Give me one more good one.
One more good one.
Give me one more good one before we say goodbye.
Let's see. One more good one. Okay. Ethnic issues and family dysfunction led this person to serious social interaction and trust issues from adolescence to early adulthood. This person eventually developed a stable, traditional family life to counter the issues from childhood. Has created an area of their life related to art to express their analytical mind and emotions.
Fred.
Yeah.
Wow.
Say it again. He was what? Because he's got a lot of issues.
He wants anal intrusion in that.
He developed a stable, traditional family life to counter the issues of instability from childhood.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
And then he created an area of life related to art, his music,
to
express his analytical mind and emotions.
Good. All right. He's like a Vulcan, that's all.
It's about the most stable profile I wrote.
You know, Fred has turned
Fred is very stable.
Fred has impressed me with his life.
Yeah.
He has overcome a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like one of Jerry's kids.
Well, no.
Your success. You went to camp and you came out good.
He overcame a lot. Mostly, when I say a lot, I refer to me and my interaction with him. He overcame that. And he overcame a tough family life. And you're right. He has a very sort of stable existence and has exemplified someone who can overcome a lot of adversity.
He's created a very stable life for himself.
Well,
and
Dale,
I knew tampons were good for gunshots.
That's true.
Good for you. That was an accident.
Came up with that right away.
Anyway, Dale Yeager, you've been a fascinating guest.
Thank you.
I'm glad you came by today. I learned a lot about Ronnie.
I learned a lot about you.
And I learned a lot about me. You are an impressive guy, I have to say. You're not a bullshit artist.
So are you.
Thank you to Wolfie for bringing you by. Where is Wolfie? Wolfie, say a quick hello. And I know he came up
Profile
with you.
Wolfie.
Yeah, well, Wolfie. Dale Yeager's book, 3 Myths About Bullying, What Every Parent and Grandparent Should Know to Protect Their Children and Grandchildren, is available now at Amazon.com. And check out Dale's website
Wolfie.
at seraph.net. Wolfie, good call on this guy.
Yeah.
He seems to know what he's doing.
He's very accurate, very opinionated. I thought you would love him.
I liked him a lot, and he blew Ronnie right out the window. What is that? The only guy who couldn't handle it was Ronnie.
The second you brought up his name, he was pouting in the back. He was not going to come in at all.
He's the funniest guy, isn't he?
I think it's security issues. I mean, security issues, obviously. He's worried that he doesn't do a good job, and I think the spotlight was put on him today.
He couldn't handle it.
Definitely.
Couldn't handle it. Wow. Well, Dale, you know your stuff.
Thank you.
And thank you. And Wolfie, later on, I'm going to be playing a interview that Wolfie did with Chick-fil-A. Very interesting stuff about Chick-fil-A. That I'm watching this guy Huckabee on Fox News, and what a character. I mean, former governor.
I wasn't pouting, by the way.
What was that?
Now he's back
I wasn't
to
pouting.
Oh, here we go.
You ran out like a scared baby. What
I'm not
happened to you?
scared,
Everybody's
baby.
here talking to the
Yeah,
guy.
good,
You
I'm
ran
glad.
out.
You can all talk to him. It's fine. I
You
don't
asked
have,
one
I
question.
don't have
You ran
to talk to
right
him.
out of the room.
I don't have to talk to him if I don't want to
You're so
talk to him.
defensive.
I don't have to. I'm not defensive.
The guy made a
my
good point. He said he
goodness,
liked you.
Ronnie.
He said, hey, if I
Good,
was
I'm glad
Ronnie,
he likes me. I'm happy for him.
he says you should once in a while take a training class.
He doesn't know what I do.
Well, he was trying
He
to
has
ask
no
you, and
idea
you
what I
ran
do.
right
And I
out of
don't
the
have
room.
to tell him what I do.
Ronnie, what do you do?
It's not his business.
Well, what do you do?
I don't do anything.
Do you have a no? Do you
I
have
don't
a training?
do anything.
Do you
I
go
don't
to a
do
training?
anything. If you're not a happy person with me, that's the main line here.
I'm
if
happy,
you're not
but
happy
do
with
you
me,
do any
all
training?
you have to do is say goodbye. It's easy. Okay, it's very easy.
But that's not the
I don't
why are
need
you
to
getting-
explain
why are you
my-
getting
I
attacked?
don't need to explain myself to this man.
He just
is
said-
nobody to me.
Wait a
Don't
second.
you understand
If a
that?
guy walked up to me and he says, "Hey, I think you and your wife using condoms shows a lack of intimacy," I say,
Fine.
let me consider that. Let me hear what this. He's a guy. He's a well versed in this psychology stuff.
I'm happy for him.
So I go, okay, let me think about it. I don't think it's accurate for me. I don't think I have an intimacy issue, but maybe he's got something there. I'll consider it. So the guy says to you, hey, I know Ronnie's in security. I've done all of this stuff.
Right.
Ronnie, I've offered many training classes. What type of training do you take, or do you take any? And you're like, fuck you. You're not
I didn't say
happy.
fuck you.
You're like,
I didn't
hey, you're
say
not
fuck
happy
you.
with me. Get rid of me. You're so defensive, dude. Why don't you just say to the guy, have
Why
a
are you so
conversation?
angry? What are you so angry with me about?
I'm not angry
Look
with
at you. You're blowing up here. Why are you blowing
because
up?
you're weird.
I don't have to talk to this man. He's
No one
not
said
part
you
of my
have
life,
to.
and I don't want to.
No one said you have
I
to.
don't want to.
I'm wondering why you're so afraid to talk to him.
I don't want to talk to him.
Why?
I got no reason to talk to him.
Do you respect
or
his
him.
credentials?
But Ronnie,
I have no reason to
professionals
talk to
respect
him
him at all?
either.
But Ronnie, professionals talk to each other about
I don't
training.
have, sir. I don't have to talk to you.
You don't have
and
to.
I don't want to talk to you.
I wasn't trying to have a conflict
Okay.
with you.
I'm not trying to have a conflict.
You
I just
see
don't
you
want
get
to. I
into
just don't want
arguments?
to talk to you.
Ronnie, don't
Understand
play
Plain and
me.
simple.
Why?
Wolfie? I'm not talking to you.
You're being a baby.
There he goes. He's going to throw the headphones
No, I'm
down.
not throwing anything. I don't need to talk to either one of them. What does he
But
know?
why are you
What does he know about me?
I mean, you don't have to talk to anybody, but why are you afraid to talk to these guys?
I don't want to talk to him.
Why?
Okay?
Can you tell me why?
I just don't feel like it.
Some people you do talk to and some you don't.
Yeah, well, I talk
Why
to who I
these
feel
two?
like talking to.
Why
Ronnie,
these two?
Okay?
He
And
can
it's like
help
every
you.
time that one of these things comes up, it's you who likes to fucking put me on the burner.
Me? The
Yeah,
guy-
and you're happy to do it.
The guy put me on the
You
burner.
know
Do you
what?
see me getting
No,
upset?
but you're happy to do it because you know it riles me up.
But what
okay?
about me?
And you
He
love
just
doing
put
it.
me- he just put
So
me on the burner.
if you're happy, I'm happy. But if you're not happy with me, then we got a problem.
Did I say I'm?
We have a real
do you
problem.
see what you're doing? Do you see what you're doing?
No, I'm not doing anything.
You're trying to create something between me and you. The guy walks in.
I
He
don't
did a
need
profile
to
of
talk
everyone.
to
You're the
this guy.
only
I
one
don't need to be
upset.
profiled by him.
You're the only one
I've
upset.
been doing a fucking job here for 27 years, dude. I don't need him to tell me anything.
No one needs any of this. It's a show. Why are you getting so upset?
If I've been doing the right thing all along, I don't understand why I have to answer to him.
Man, are you fucked up?
Yeah, I am fucked up.
You're afraid
According
of
to you,
talking to
I
a guy.
am fucked up.
You're afraid of talking to people.
I talk to who I feel like talking to. And if I don't feel like talking to him,
Ronnie,
I talk to
What
my
if you
own
learn
psychiatrist or
something? But
psychologist.
what if you learn
I don't
to
need to talk to this
But
guy.
what if you learn
he knows
something?
nothing about me. Nothing. He comes in here and he thinks he knows about me, but he knows nothing about me.
Ronnie, do you
I'm not
feel-
a fucking swinger where he ever.
He said he
wherever that
doesn't.
came
He
from.
asked you a question
Where
because he
comes-
doesn't
Where
know.
that comes from in his head. That never happened in my life being a swinger. Where does he come up with shit like that? I don't have to listen to this man.
I don't know, man.
All right, and I'm not walking out.
Wow.
I'm just telling you, I don't have to explain anything to him. To me, he's nobody. He's just another person on the street.
You sound awfully defensive to me, dude.
Well, I'm sorry.
Wow, you
Maybe
are
you should consider
defensive.
getting somebody else to work with you.
Why do you always go there?
Now, why are you firing yourself?
Do you want to fire yourself? Then quit.
Obviously, you're not happy.
You're firing yourself.
If you
I'm
keep
happy.
bringing people in to try and fucking pick my head.
I didn't bring this guy in for you, Ronnie. That's another fucking weird thing.
We didn't know who he was going to profile.
He just walked in and he came in and he said he's a profiler.
But why do you have to keep? Why do I have to come in and defend myself if I don't want to?
Why do you keep quitting your job?
I'm not quitting.
Do you not want to do it?
I'm not
quit.
I didn't say I quit.
I never said I was unhappy with you.
Then why
are you hearing that?
Why do I have to talk to this guy?
You don't have to, but why are you so
do I
afraid?
have to defend myself?
Why are you so
to him?
afraid?
Why do I have to defend
Same
myself?
reason we
to him?
all just did.
I don't want to. That's my prerogative. I don't have to fucking
You're
call
afraid
in.
to talk to him.
Okay, if that's
Admit it.
If that's
Are
what
you
you're saying,
afraid to talk to him?
No.
Then
I
why
have
won't
no
you talk to
reason
him?
to talk to him. I have no reason to talk to this man at all.
So, Ronnie, you want to be a part of the show sometimes, but not all the time. Will you tell us when you don't want to be?
So sometimes, like Robin says, you want to be involved with the show, but sometimes you don't. So we're supposed to figure out when you want to be in the show.
I
like
came
doing
in,
Ronnie's
I
block
said I got
party,
nothing
right?
to say to him, and that's it.
You like Ronnie's block party.
What does that have to do with it?
It has everything to do with it. You want to participate sometimes,
I participate
but other
all
times
the time.
you won't talk to this guy.
I have nothing to say to him.
I think
he wants to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to him.
He's being exposed, and he's upset
I'm
about
exposed,
that.
right?
But he's not
I'm
being exposed. He hasn't even. It seems like he has something to hide.
Wolfie, please stay out of this because it's got nothing to do with you.
I think he's.
It's got nothing to do with you.
What do you think, Wolfie?
I think he's exposing weaknesses.
Look at you! Just chased him out of the room by saying
What are you
something.
doing? What have you done?
Oh my
I'm
God!
not talking. I think Howard. I think I was much more tougher with you.
Oh, absolutely.
But we
I don't
had
think you
an
did anything.
honest exchange as dads, as executives,
Right.
as people.
And you know what? Maybe you're right. I'm actually thinking about what you said.
Known you for a long time.
Right.
So, trying to help.
I'm not threatened
trying to be
by
helpful.
you. This
No.
fucking guy is so threatened.
Professionally,
All you had to do was
could help
talk to
Ronnie.
me.
He could probably help Ronnie.
No,
out.
I'm not a therapist.
No, professionally in terms of his job in security.
Yeah, which is all I'm asking is say, hey, professionals talk all. I was talking to one of your security guys out there. He's NYPD detective. I train NYPD detectives. We talked. We had a nice conversation.
Might learn something.
Right.
Might not, but you don't know.
Professionals talk all the time about training. What's the big deal?
Ronnie is
Push the
allergic
button.
to training, I think.
I would love if Ronnie carried a tampon or two. I mean, he should have a utility belt like Batman.
With all tampons. His bullet holes, holders are tampons.
But it also seems like Ronnie wants to be a part of the show. He's on the wrap-up show every day. He runs in there.
Right.
You know,
He's always got input to other
suddenly
things.
you show up, and now he doesn't want to be part of the show.
I think Ronnie, like in my profile, was drug into this character position on the show.
I didn't drag him in.
No, it happened organically over the years.
He's pacing the halls. Look at him. He's all upset.
Have they got a camera on him?
Yeah, look at it.
They're
There he
stalking
is.
him.
He's all upset.
He's being stalked.
Man, I can't believe it.
He's still yelling.
It's funny. Like you didn't even get out half a question and you fucking leveled the guy.
He's the first person to get upset if someone's not a team player.
Right.
So you challenge him and he runs away like a baby.
He wasn't being a team player. He's always blaming Lisa G as not being.
Everybody else engaged with me, which
everyone,
was good.
even Lisa G engaged.
Yeah,
with
I wasn't being judgmental. I'm just talking about profiles. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, you chased him right out of the room. It was weird.
Now I have to deal with him out there.
Yeah, he'll be fine. But is he the most volatile person here? I guess so, huh?
The most volatile?
You know, but like, don't go on the wrap-up show and be part of that, and don't be on part of the block party.
Yeah.
Don't be part of the, and then all of a
Well,
sudden.
he certainly piles on when somebody else is getting, what they consider like a rough time.
Right.
But he doesn't like it when it's him.
Yeah.
You
Robin's
chased him right out of the room.
Right.
You didn't even say anything to the guy.
All the volatile people were fired over the last couple of years, so you're safe.
Right.
He has opinions about people that worked on this show in the past.
Yeah. That's a whole nother story.
Well, hey, another day.
Another day.
I
I'd
like
love
when
to
you come
back.
Hey, Howard,
Did you know it was Tim who shit? You knew right away. Right?
Howard, I got to tell you something funny. Yeah. I'm on the Amtrak train yesterday coming from Philly,
and
he was in my car.
No kidding.
You're kidding.
Yeah, he was all wired up, and he was in flip-flops, and I didn't get to say hi to him because, and I was hoping he wasn't using the bathroom on the train. So.
I was going to have Ronnie judge the beauty pageant tomorrow, but maybe I shouldn't because he don't like coming in here.
Yeah, he might get dragged into something he doesn't like.
All right. Anyway, listen, Dale, thank you. And we'll check out your book, 3 Myths About Bullying, What Every Parent and Grandparent Should Know to Protect Their Children and Grandchildren. It's available now at Amazon.com. Check out Dale's website at saraf.net. And Wolfie, thanks to you, and I'll get to your stuff later on. Wolfie's been checking in with lots of good stuff lately.
Yes.
And we'll be back right after these words.